Hey guys, Awol. It's Monday the 10th. I take back off the trail tomorrow morning, so I'm actually going through all my equipment. And I thought I'd just do a little layout for you guys. Yes, everything on this pad goes on my back. It fits in my backpack somehow, or I carry it somehow. A lot of different things on there, but I'll go over the big pieces first. Some of the benefits. And what I'm going to do today, there's actually a computer here at the hotel, so I'm going to put a link or I'll put a list of all my equipment, like the details of my equipment, everything too, if you want to do more research. Now, again, this is just the stuff I carried, and this is the stuff that is issued by Warriors Expedition. A lot of this stuff I would actually buy myself because it's great stuff. Some of the stuff I'd probably modify a little bit or change a little differently. But kind of the big thing, obviously, the backpack. My Granite Gear Crayon backpack, 60-liter backpack right here. And actually, I have this little stuff sack right here where I put my tent, which is my Big Agnes Fly Creek UL2 tent. I'm not crazy about it. I don't think I've set up. I'm having issues with the rain fly a little bit too. It doesn't set up perfectly. It doesn't stay down really low like like it should. Before I head back out tomorrow, I'm gonna do a little more research because I might be setting it up wrong. So the good things I like about this backpack is that, for one, I do have a camelback, camelback in the back of it, kind of right behind my back, and actually I can cover up to 3 layers of water in that, and I do. And I have the top piece on there. It's pretty easy. The brain bucket, you can take that on or take it off or anything too, but I like it a lot. The bag is very lightweight. It fits to my back like a glove. The only problem is that there's not a lot of ventilation back here, so my back is a little sweaty, but that's kind of a normal thing that happens to me all the time anyway. But it's a good backpack. It carries all my stuff that I need. And I throw my poles right in the back here. I just slide them right in there too. So of the big pieces right here. Let me swing over here to some other bigger pieces. I've already kind of gone over a lot of my stuff in detail. Like my sleeping bag, it's at 15 degrees. It's also a Big Agnes sleeping bag. My food bag, basically I have seven nights, 8 days worth of food in that thing from here to Hatch or to 703 to Kenny Meadows. So some of the clothing I pulled out of my clothing bag. Here's my clothing bag right here, but my Columbia jacket that I have. Actually, I don't know the model on this one, but it's a really good jacket in my puffy. My OR rain jacket that I've used a couple times. Not a lot of good ventilation through there, but it keeps me dry, which it should. And it's got a nice hood on it too. So my OR gloves, they have the inner linings and the outer shells that come with them too. They're really good. And of course, my stocking cap and my Patriotic Ranger panties. These come with me all the time I hike. I only wear those on special occasions. So, okay, sleeping pads. You guys have known the story of Felicia. She's kind of been a pain in my neck the whole entire time. This is actually Felicia too. I got rid of the first one after she popped 4 times on me. The good thing about this is a Big Agnes AXL. It's a 28-inch by 78-inch. It's actually long enough to fit me, which is really good. It's actually a really, really, really good sleeping pad. But it's been a little temperamental for me. The nice thing about this new one they sent me is that, and Big Eggs is really, really good when you have defects in your products, so they're a good company. But they sent me a pillow with it too, so I'm going to try that out when I head back. But you notice I'm also carrying this. This is separate. This is my butt pad. But I'm carrying my styrofoam pad too. I'm going to keep them both. I don't really want the extra weight, but you can't cowboy camp with an air mattress. You can, but you're probably going to pop it. And it's just good to have this as a backup because this thing, the AXL has not been super reliable, but I'm hoping that'll change very soon. So some of my equipment, I go down here. My Lucky poles, these are actually the heavy duty Lucky poles. These actually, because I do start out as 135, I'm probably about 125, or I'm sorry, 235 pounds. I'm actually probably about 225 right now. So I lost about 10 pounds since I've been out. But they're really, really good. They adjust to my level. I keep them at 130 centimeters length and everything too. But they're actually pretty super good. They're pretty durable. Haven't had any issues with them. I don't anticipate any issues with them. You notice my Sawyer Squeeze filter that I have here. You've seen that before. Works very well. You have to clean it. I had an issue with some of the O-rings of the filters in there. So I've got a couple extra ones now. So I travel with a couple extras all the time. Sometimes I'll actually suck them right into my bottle. Might be squeezing the bottle a bit too long, but you guys probably understand how the system works. You have one dirty bottle, one clean bottle. You collect the water in the dirty bottle. and you put it in the clean ball, or you put it in your Camelback in your backpack. So either way works. Leave it tomorrow, early in the morning. It's about a 14 mile stretch to the first water, all uphill. So I'm going to probably carry maybe about 4 liters of water. I've got 3 in my Camelback, and I'll maybe carry a liter in here too. So we'll see how that goes. Some of the other equipment I carry, first aid kit. This is my kind of ditty sack for my brain bucket. And in there too is I put my rechargeables. Actually, I got another battery charger. So I have 2 because I found out my one that I actually use only lasts about 4 days. So I've got a bigger one too. I picked it up this weekend as I was kind of sitting around doing nothing. So obviously an extra mask. My headlamp, Tactica headlamps. Actually, it's rechargeable. You can see it close on there. It's rechargeable, which is one of the 3 things I do have to recharge in my kit. I'm not sure why I still have that. So obviously sunglasses are critical out here too. So stove, kind of cooking equipment, everything too. So I have your standard jet boil. Works really, really well. The clicker, the lighter, actually crapped out on me. So actually I carry you can't see it in there too, but I carry a little lighter on top there piece. I'm bringing an extra canister with me this time. I found these cans. They do actually last about 2 weeks, which is pretty good. So, but I'm on my 2nd week of the one that's in my jet boil, so I have another one just in case as a backup. My truck driver mug, truck stop mug. I have this because I have my coffee in there in the morning. I can do noodles, I can do potatoes, I can do anything in there too. So I like to have that both. The things I kind of keep in the handy, obviously sunscreen and my baby wipes right here. So what I wear on my body is everything you see right here. Now, just a point on my shoes. I'm wearing the Brooks Cascadias, and I'll also have the Superfeed inserts in here too, if you can see there. The Trailblazer Superfeed inserts, they last 500 miles. The shoes and the inserts get replaced every 500 miles because you have to, so because you wear them through there. I've actually been through a lot of research, personal research, and personal pain and suffering with shoes. I have large feet, and I need a large toe box. I wear typically wear size 14s. Actually, I moved up to a 15 this time to get something a little bit bigger to kind of hold my weight in my big feet. So I'm hoping the good thing about the healing of the foot this week too is that actually with brand new shoes and brand new inserts, that's actually going to help out a lot. So yeah, I very much like these shoes a lot. Started out with the Solomon Speedcross 5. They're a little narrow. My feet swelled up, and they actually got a little longer. So that's why I kind of went up to a 15 and I switched shoes. Big difference though too. So big difference. What I wear on the trail too is I have a couple different pairs of clothes, but I wear like a Patagonia shorts where I actually cut the liner out in them. And guys, just a word to you guys. I know if you have a liner, you tend to kind of, your sweat's going to go to your lowest point of your body, and it's actually going to go right to your shorts, and you're going to get a lot of chafing and everything too, so, and a rash. So I cut the liner out in there too, so it's well ventilated, which actually feels good, and it doesn't capture any sweat there. And I have a nice long sleeve top. I wear the long sleeve top because the sun kind of helped me a little bit so it doesn't get burned as much. Darn tough socks. The good thing about these socks, I had a slightly different pair before I went to Wrightwood, but Wrightwood at the hardware store switched them out. Darn Tough has the guaranteed. You don't have to have a hole in them, don't have to have anything in a wear tear. Just say, hey, they're just getting old, and you switch them out, and they give you a new pair of socks, which is pretty good. I also carry Dirty Girl gaiters, and I wear the size Dang because I have big feet. They work pretty good. They're not perfect. They do keep out a lot of the stuff, but I still do get little tiny pebbles that come in here because these shoes are well ventilated, and I think it falls down the top. Because I probably pick it up with my other shoe and probably throw it down my shoe, so by myself. I carry a floppy hat, and I wear a floppy hat, which is good for the sun. You need that. And like one of the most important things I carry is a fanny pack. Yes, actually a fanny pack. The reason why I carry this fanny pack, it serves a couple different purposes. I keep my food in there that I eat my snacks. So I have my food handy. It's right in front of me. I can grab it. Anytime I'm eating, and I don't have to stop to actually pull any food out of my food bag. Because you see my food bag's pretty large. So basically, as I'm hiking, like I talked about before, every 2 to 3 hours, I'll either take a break or I'll eat some food. A lot of times I do both. But as I'm hiking, usually for breakfast, I'll have like a breakfast bar and coffee. And within an hour, I'm hungry. So I'll reach to my fanny pack, which is right in front of me, I usually have protein bars in there, and I'll have different snacks, fruit snacks and stuff, and I'll eat as I go. So it doesn't slow me down at all. Also carry my phone in there, and I carry my headphones in there if I want to listen to music or a podcast or whatever when I'm out. So the only thing I didn't show you is that this is my 500-mile cigar. Yes, I'm at mile 566, and I've not smoked my 500-mile cigar yet. I will smoke it today before I go. So I just want to kind of give you an overview of my equipment. It works really good for me. Some things need a little bit of tweaking and everything too. And you probably look at this bed and you're like, gosh, Awols carries a lot of crap. I do. I probably carry more than most people do. I carry a little extra. Kind of a choice. Yeah, I mean, anything extra you put on your back. And then, I've taken a couple things out this trip though, so I kind of released everything. The dual sleeping pads, I mean, the purpose for those is that I just don't really trust Felicia. She kind of fails on me sometimes. So it's good to have the styrofoam pack, and it kind of really sucks sleeping on the ground. Extra canister right here, extra fuel canister. I have that just in case because I'm not sure when my first one's going to run out. So other than that, though, sunglasses, everything too. But everything, it kind of says if you say there's one piece I would say I could not hike without, again, it's going to be your gut hook app. A gut hook app on your phone, which actually is really helpful, kind of gives you the guides and everything you need to know. And there's so many different trails. I think Gut Hook adds trails every year. They have a nice PCT bundle. I think it's only $30, so it's totally worth it. And that's lifetime, so it'll actually update for you, which is pretty good. So one of the most important things about the Gut Hook is that the hikers in front of me actually leave comments in the comment section, so I can read that, like at the level of water, like at a water point, how much water is there, if it's just dry, if it's just trickling or whatever, which is really helpful. So I like those a lot. But that's my stuff. Thought I'd run over it with you guys. One thing I will do in this next section, this probably 7-day section to Candy Meadows, is I will do like a full breakdown and show you how I actually put my tent together, how I kind of manage my camp. Again, I'm not the best. I'm getting a little bit better. It just seems like it takes a little while to get organized out here. But yeah, I'm at 566, so and I've got 2,100 miles to get organized, but hopefully I'll do it fairly soon. The Sierras will be a big deal. So the plan is take off tomorrow, head up to head 20 miles in, and then maybe there's a place actually off of called Murphy Cabin. I'm going to stop there probably 2 nights, Thursday night, and then plan is to get into Candy Meadows in about 7 days. So thanks again, guys. Hope you guys are doing well at home. The foot is doing well. I actually have it wrapped with I actually had it wrapped, professionally wrapped by a flight medic here, Kevin, which is from the American Legion. He actually wrapped it up for me so we can kind of be a little proactive. Make sure that I do not start out or don't have the chance of infection when I start walking north, because I did have to drain the bottom of the foot. So, but other than that, though, in the knee, I've got the brace for the knee, and I will use it as needed. But thanks everybody for watching. If you guys have any detailed questions on any of my equipment, let me know, and I will try to put links to my homepage of all the details that I'm carrying right now, so you guys have that copy. All right, guys. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.